Hey everyone, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your daily reading for March 29th. Ooh, I'm getting ready for bed, so if I seem a little loopy, that's what it is. And if I look really glowy, one, I'm sitting right underneath the light, but I just did my skincare routine, so she probably looks real wet and things. So that's just my bedtime routine going on. As far as tomorrow and our aspects, some interesting things. So we had a eclipse. We had a occultation yesterday. I believe it was the moon and Saturn. We have another one today. It's the moon and Pluto. So interesting aspect going on there. So again, it's still kind of like an emotional reset because we are essentially going through an eclipse. But here is really nice because this could bring up some moods, or actually can do a couple things. One, it can definitely allow us to be objective in a way because we're getting that reset, so it lets us step back and we can kind of see things, and it can help us get to know emotional foundations essentially. So great aspect to really utilize to help shift and kind of emerge, reinvigorated and new and different and transformed, so to speak. So I really like that guy. Along with that, the moon is making a trine to Mars, which normally just gives us more drive, more motivation. Usually it gives us a little more energy. So if you've been feeling kind of low or kind of, this Mars aspect could help to kind of bring you back out of that and kind of reinvigorate you physically, so to speak. We also have a square. You know how much I love to talk about squares. So we have the moon making a square to Uranus. First thing is kind of like common with this aspect out of the gate. A lot of times it just brings disruptions. You may be a little accident prone today, so that's something to be aware of. A lot of times it can just make people kind of irritable, fun. To me, the biggest thing, it's this kind of flux with this Uranian, independent, self-reliant, idealistic kind of energy. So you may be feeling so independent and so like, I'm doing things my way, like I don't give a hoot what you think, that you may find it hard to work with others. So that may be something just to kind of stay aware of. And if you think about it, especially with the other aspects, they kind of play well together if you can kind of push through this square. Because with the other aspects, you have this, I don't want to say need, but you're kind of poised to go through this transformation, go through this leveling up process. We have this, that's really what's being ushered in with this Pluto transit. And then Mars is giving you the energy and the drive and the motivation to do it. Just be aware of this square, that although you're like transitioning and like becoming this wonderful, beautiful butterfly from your little mush caterpillar stage, don't think that you're having an individual experience, so to speak. I mean, yes, you are in a way, but you're still part of the collective. You're still part of a group of people. Because honestly, everybody is going through this journey. You know what I mean? These aspects affect us all, not just, us as an individual. So we have to remember, we're all part of this journey together. We may be in different places. It may be manifesting in different areas for each of us. But essentially, we're all going through this shift. We're all kind of, growing and maturing. Especially if you know where Pluto is in your chart. That's probably where this, eclipse is really affecting you the most. So definitely something to be aware of if you know where your Pluto is. If you don't, definitely find that information out. But just don't be so tuned in to yourself only. Realize you still need to interact with others. Others still want to interact with you. Honestly, others may be a part of this transformation. You may be getting a perspective from, a friend or a coworker or something that can help. So don't think you have to do it all on your own, is the big thing. Our rune today, so we got this rune not too long ago. So again, rune of the gambling cup. So luck, taking chances, taking risks, which I think with this transformation for a lot of us, it does mean, maybe doing things a little differently, taking control of our own lives and, throwing it to fate. This is what I'm betting on. Like I'm putting my eggs in this role. What was I trying to say? Oh, like putting all your eggs in one basket. Like I'm putting it all on the line right here. To me, that's kind of what this rune is talking about. Because again, we're talking about this major transformation that's really being kicked off for us right now. Beautiful. Good thing. So again, If it feels right, go for it, follow it, you know, trust your guts, so to speak. But again, don't abandon everything else in your life just for this one moment. You know, we're still on a journey together, all right? Let me tilt this bad boy down. Let's pull some cards. Oh, I'm a little stiff today. All right. Oh, I don't like that. Let's flip him over. There we go. So because of this shift, I pulled our Oracle of Angels. Maybe we can see what this shift is about for us. Oh. Yeah. Door to the infinite. All about that. And look, this is making me think of the void reading we did together. When was that? It was earlier this month, wasn't it? But it's kind of like, again, here's that infinite void where all the blessings are coming from. And here they are, just spiraling down all around you. Definitely getting this, you know, open gateway coming. Let's see if we... I feel like I want some more. Even the like warm, like sunsetty colors in there are giving me just oh, hey. Oh, I didn't even see this guy come out. Okay, wait, someone ran away. Hold on. Look at that bottom of the deck right now. It's blessing. Could it not be any more appropriate? I love it. All right, so we had liberation. I didn't even feel liberation fall out. But again, freedom, release. I always think about like karmic cycles ending with this card because you have this, you know, this coin in the back, but it just draws me to the circle, the loop, the cycle. So here, to me, I get a lot of karmic releasing with this. And then initiation, walking through the gateway, taking the first steps. I almost feel that these cards should actually, I almost want to say they're like playing in reverse. Actually, for you guys, it goes left to right. But it's like the initiation, taking the first steps to freedom, to releasing, which allows all the abundance to come in. Like, literally, I'm like 1, 2, 3. But this initiation, I think, is really where we are now, today, moving forward. Like, you even have, you know, the colors of the chakra here in initiation, things coming into alignment. It's more so, I mean, I know these are chakras, but it's the alignment, that they're in a perfect row. You know, it just, the time is right, like the time is now. You know, this release is happening, the abundance is coming. It's not so much about releasing so you're making space to come in, which yes, that is totally a thing. But like here, to me, especially, I keep looking at this line of lights for the chakras. Like it just feels like everything is aligning. Things are, it's coming to the point where everything is meeting up. And again, Pertho is all about kind of taking your destiny in your own hands and you know, placing your bets. You know, now's the time. Everything's lined up. That's, you know, that's why we're getting this lucky rune. It's time. All the pieces are falling into place. Like there's no better time than right friggin' now. I don't know why I wanted to take that, so we're gonna take it. All right. Don't worry, we're gonna talk about it. I'm not ignoring it. I just want to get a few cards out. Okay, there they are. Beautiful. All right. Oh, bottom of the deck. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles, starting out real strong. And I chuck our rune across the table. There we go. Get back in there. Oh, you're upside down again. Boom. All right. So, first card that I was drawn to kind of remove first, Knight of Swords. Love this. So very action-oriented card. Swift, moving, hungry. Very observant as well. So this could be someone watching you. This could be you, you know, questing for your truth. You know, taking those steps. Very action-oriented card. And honestly, I feel like that's us. again, I'm talking about it's time. We're ready to move. We're ready to run. Like this is you like jumping out of the starting gate. And then we have the Eight of Cups and the Moon. I love this. To me, this is really speaking about the illusions, the stories we've told ourselves. Could be dealing with a Pisces for some of you. Not that the Pisces is lying to you, but it could just resemble a Pisces. But to me, this is, I feel like it's the limiting beliefs and restrictions and illusions that you held for yourself. You're leaving them behind. You're walking away from them. This is that liberation, the freedom, the opening yourself up again. And I think it's really just about allowing, it's about allowing more possibilities in. Oh, why do they gotta run so far? Hold on. Yeah. Love it. Three of Cups and the World card. Funny thing is, the World card actually popped up earlier during the shuffle, and I put it back in. So I'm glad that it's coming back. Again, Three of Cups, rejoicing, celebrating. For some of us, this could totally be reunion. We had that reading, I think it was the 27th, and again, with the internet, it came up a day late. If you didn't get to see it, definitely check it out. That was a crazy read. I think for the people that the 27th reading will resonate for, possibly maybe you've already met this person, but I think a lot of us are coming into union with someone special. But this World card, again, releasing, ending, culmination. We're literally initiating a new cycle because this old one is closing out. We're walking away from things. And to me, that's really where this Knight of Swords energy is. We're ready. We're ready to run. We're like on the horse at the gate, like just, oh my God, open the stable door, let's go. I'm so ready to ride away from all of this and start this path. Like, I'm gonna put you right in the middle. That's where I want it. Let's see. Oh, okay, we didn't waste no time there. All right. Oh, why are you upside down? Suck that. All right. Yeah. Page of Cups is back. So Page of Cups was the bottom of the deck right before I went into this last shuffle. All right. Oh, this makes me happy. So, first out, Ace of Cups, true love, passion, self-love. I would even say this is compassion for both self and others. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This idea of love and beauty and harmony. For some reason, I'm also getting grace. And for some reason, I want to say grace under pressure or grace under fire. Like I almost want to say whatever this was, and I don't think this was some major, huge situation. It could have been connected to something, but I feel like the illusions here, for the most part, were on a personal level. This was something that maybe not everyone saw in you. I think you covered it very well. Like you went through this process of discovery. Maybe you were struggling with a new phase and it felt, you felt like you were wandering, but you went through it very beautifully. Like from the outside looking in, it didn't look like you were going through everything that you felt you were going through. Like it seemed, like on a personal, emotional level, it felt crazy and chaotic and I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know if I'm making the right choices. I don't know if I made the right choice. Like, all these things are going through, which is where this turbulence and this wandering came from with this Eight of Cups and the need to separate from it. To me, when I'm looking at this Ace of Cups, I'm drawn to this figure in the base that's kind of like holding up the cup, almost like Atlas holding the world. But I'm getting this sense of grace through all of this. As your cup was filling, as you were discovering how strong you are and how loved you are, like you went through it with grace and effortless. Like, I'm just getting this like smooth maturity. Like as you went through this, you kept your head held high, you kept this brave face to the world. It may have been dark and stormy inside, but you carried yourself through it, and now you really understand what it means to have this full cup. And I think you understand what it means and appreciate it in a very different way than maybe you would have not too long ago. And then we're back to this Page of Cups, which to me the Page of Cups a lot of times is just, one, it's a very psychic card for me. So I think this is really tuning into your intuition, getting messages, possibly support from your guides, your angels. I shouldn't say possibly, like I'm like pretty much definitely. But it's also very like, I want to say it's a receptive energy. Like you can kind of see she's like holding this cup, raising it up, you know, ready for the divine to even add to it. Your cup is already full. Like now we're getting to the point where it's running over in a beautiful way, like this abundance of care and emotion. And the cards we have right after that, the Three of Cups in the World, beautiful. And then Justice. I talked about karma earlier with this idea of the initiation into this karmic release with liberation. And here we have the karma card. Again, the scales being balanced for all the work and grace and elegance you put into moving forward and moving on and getting out of your own way here. The rewards are coming in. The scales are going to be balanced. You put in the work, now you're getting the reward. Again, door to the infinite, this door of understanding, of blessings, of abundance, of manifestation coming in. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. Feeling of self-worth, acknowledging your worth, knowing that you built yourself up to this point. You earned everything you have now by the, you know, strength of your own will and power. Get out of here. Ooh, it's giving me like tingles thinking about it. But and I keep looking at, so hopefully this will focus. In this top corner you can see there's like silhouettes in the back. It's very like Vitruvian Man going on back there. But I feel like this is like people coming into your life, whether this is, you know, your soul tribe, this is your family coming in, you know, or your soul family I should say. This could even be, you know, we talked about this union. This could be another partner, but I feel like people are coming into your life that are meant to be there. I think these are going to be lasting connections and bonds that you're forming. I almost want to say this liberation is freeing you up from, you know, loneliness or isolation. Is kind of what I'm getting through, kind of looking at those three little Vitruvian men. I kind of feel like that's the release, like you're opening up this emotional spring and just kind of like accepting, like knowing that yes, I am loved, I am, you know, special, and even though I'm special, I'm still one with everyone, you know? Like it becomes that paradox, I'm special, we're all special, but if we're all special, am I really special? You're still having an individual experience, but as a part of the collective. Again, another oxymoron. But like for those of you that really get this, like you get it. Like yes, I'm having my own journey, but everyone is. And moments of mine also fall into moments of yours. Like this is something we share, and that's something that connects us. And that's why, you know, this little soul tribe is starting to kind of pull together and come together. You've all kind of reached this same moment where you really can connect. You're like, oh my God, I know exactly what that feels like. I've been there, I am there. Like, oh my God. Like that's what's starting to bind and bring together. Ooh, I'm real into that. But and look how many like circular things we've got. We've got the Three of Cups where they're swimming in a circle. We have this coin of runes. We have this vortex in the sky. We have the hoop in the World card. Even in the moons, having these circles here. Just like circle, circle, circle. Like culminations, fullness, complete. But even in the world, this circle is a portal. It's a gate we're walking through. It's a gateway. Like legit, my friends, like we are I almost want to say that we're moving out of a place where we felt isolated or alone. You know, trapped is coming up, but that's not really the word I wanted to say, but maybe some of you felt, you know, oh, I'm just stuck repeating the same with all this kind of stuff. Like, if that was where you're coming from, even if that's where you feel like you're still sitting today, like I was saying, like, you are poised. You're open to receiving these messages on how to move forward. You're ready to take the action. You're poised at the gate, ready to run. And this is what you're running to: harmony, balance, reveling, celebration, joy, and just completion. Oh, I'm real excited about all of that. But again, big part of this is this journey through, leaving behind these illusions and stepping into your full awareness of your value, your worth, your power, and how strong you've been. I feel like this is really about, really understanding what went into getting you to your current place. Like, I almost want to say, in this mindset, if you're not here yet, if you're still kind of here, which I think most of us kind of are, but we're like legit like moving out of it very soon. But like looking back, like maybe you thought, oh, like I'm just, it didn't feel like major decisions in the moment, but like standing here now looking back at whatever this moon card represented, like you can really see how you've grown into this energy. Like, oh my God, I did that. No one did that for me. It didn't happen by happenstance. I made an active decision how I'm going to live my life and where I'm going to go from here. I took actions based on that decision. Now look at where I stand. I feel like even if you went back like 2 months, I feel like 2 months ago you wouldn't be looking at you and be like, oh my God, look, I'm standing on my own feet. Oh, look, I've got this. Look, I'm connecting with these people. Look at what I've been doing the past couple weeks. Like, legit. If you haven't started moving out of this, I think you will very soon. But honestly, I think most of us, like, we're kind of sitting here. Like, this is something we've already kind of realized, or in the process of realizing. Like, we've gone through this, we're here, we're like ready to run, we're already poised, open, receiving. Maybe the message hasn't come yet, but we're like right. I think most of us are kind of in these 3 cards here. And this is very close. Some of you may already be here, but I feel like these are very close for most of us. Ooh, exciting read. Especially with this Pluto aspect today. Excuse me. Transformation coming very, very soon. Into it. Alright, my lovelies. I am ready for bed. I'm going to hop in and drift off to dreamland. Sending you guys all my love, as always. Thank you for watching this video and joining me here, joining us all here. Also, thank you for all the likes, subscriptions, comments. You guys are beautiful and amazing. I look forward to hearing from you. Hit me up in the comment section. You can DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And as always, if you want to book a private session, all of that info will be in the description box. Alright, my dears, take care. Love you lots, and I will see you tomorrow.